Morning everyone, and happy Thursday to you all. A special Thursday today, isn't it? Because the date today is Thursday the 5th of November, which has another name. We either call it Bonfire Night or Guy Fawkes Night, and usually this is when we look forward to going out and having bonfires and fireworks. Now, I'm not too sure there's going to be a great deal of that this year, but hopefully we can all look forward to that again in the future. So we're going to finish our book today, The Owl That Was Afraid of the Dark book. We've been thinking about all the things that make the dark really special as this time of year comes, when the evenings in particular get dark quite early, don't they? And certainly by about 4:30 it's starting to become dusk. So far, let's see what Plop's taught us about the dark. Plop doesn't like the dark, we know that. But the first person that he met was the young man. And I think it was bonfire night where he was, wasn't it? He told Plop, do you remember what he said? Dark is exciting. That was the first message that Plop received. Then he met an old lady. And the old lady, if you remember, told Plop that night is kind because it helped her to remember things and to be gentle, and it felt a bit like a warm blanket to her, did the darkness. And then he met a little boy, and we think it was a group of Boy Scouts actually, do you remember? And they told Plop that dark was fun because they were having great fun enjoying their campfire. So today I think we're going to meet two more. Oh no, I'd forgotten one person. Do you remember what the girl told him? I'll give you a clue. That's what she gave him. Yeah, she told him, Plop, the dark's a wonderful thing because dark is necessary, and if it didn't get dark then we wouldn't be able to have Father Christmas and Father Christmas wouldn't come. So dark is necessary, she told him. Okay, so that night Plop watched his parents take off to go hunting again. Looking through the leaves, he saw a man standing on the ground. So Plop flew down and landed with a gentle bump. Have a look at what the man is doing. Looks like the man's got a telescope to look into the night sky. So I bet he's going to have an important message about some of the positive things about it being dark. Heavens, cried the man, you startled me. Hello, said Plop, what's that you've got there? It's a telescope, said the man, for looking at the stars and the planets at night. Oh, well, I don't really like the dark much, said Plop. Really, said the man, that's crackers, because dark is wonderful. Come here and I'll show you. The man with the telescope showed Plop lots of stars and how they made patterns in the sky. He pointed out the bright pole star, the plough, the dog star, and Orion, the great hunter. And here's a picture of what Plop saw when he looked through the man's telescope. The heavens above, the beautiful night sky, and of course telescopes only work when it's, or they work best, you get the best pictures when it's dark, when it's night time on a clear night. Plop said thank you and flew back to his mum and dad. A man with a telescope showed me the stars, Plop told them, and he said, dark is wonderful. Now that morning, Plop had his supper in bed, and then, like a real night bird, he slept right through the day for the very first time. When Plop woke up, it was almost dark. Now who's a day bird? He shouted at the darkness. Plop looked at his sleepy parents. He wasn't going to hang about and waiting for them. He might be missing something. So for the first time, he slept through the day just like a night bird is meant to do, and is now ready to go out. Can hardly wait for his parents to wake up. Plop floated down and landed like a soft white feather. Under the tree, he saw a big black cat. Hello, said the cat. I was just going exploring. Won't you come with me? Oh, I would like to, I think, said Plop, but I'm afraid of the dark. Sorry, said the cat, afraid of the dark? But dark is my favourite part of the day. Dark is beautiful. Look around you, said the cat. Plop looked. The moon had risen. Everything was bathed in its white light. Moonlight is magic, said the cat. Come with me, and I will show you the nighttime world of cats and owls. Will you come? Oh, yes, I will, said Plop. There's Plop, talking to the black cat, who thinks that night is beautiful. The cat took Plop up to the rooftops and they looked down over the sleeping town. This is my world, said Plop. I am a night bird after all. And this is only one sort of night, said the cat. There are all sorts of other kinds, all beautiful. Oh, thank you for showing me, said Plop. I must go now and tell my mum and dad. Good night, said the black cat, and many, many good nights. There they are sitting together, looking out over the dark town. And like the cat says, there are so many different kinds of nights, aren't there? So many different kinds of darkness. Cloudy nights, foggy nights, lots of different colours. But it's not black, is it? Usually the sky. If you look really closely, it's usually like a dark, dark blue, even when it's night time. Plop flew straight back to his tree. Well, said Mum. Plop took a deep breath. The small boy said dark is exciting, the old lady said dark is kind, the campfire boy said dark is fun, the little girl said dark is necessary, the man with the telescope said dark is wonderful, and the black cat said dark is beautiful. What do you think, Plop? Asked his mummy. Plop looked up at his parents with twinkling eyes. I think, he said, Mum and Dad, that dark is super. Dark is super. And then Plop took off to go hunting in the dark, Mr. and Mrs. Barn Owl on each side, and Plop in the middle. And there's the picture. Finally, Plop had learned to be a night bird. And I think that's the end. I'll just make sure there's not a message right at the end. Oh, there is. Look, one more picture of Plop to finish with. Plop, the night bird, it says, just to finish off there. I love that story, and I think it's got a lot to teach us. And if you ever feel a little bit, afraid of the dark, just think about Plop. And Plop learned all those things about the dark, about it being exciting and fun and gentle and kind and never all just one colour. And I think he's a bit of an inspiration to us. Yes, it's beautiful during the daytime, but also nighttime is good too. So that gets us to the end of Thursday's assembly. Have a look out of your windows tonight and just see if anyone is lighting any fireworks out there. I know I shall be staying at home and just looking out of my upstairs window to see if I can see any, see if we can help the dark to seem exciting tonight. And if you are, of course, having fireworks in your garden at home, we went through those safety rules earlier this week, so please don't forget them and keep yourself safe. All right, have a really nice Thursday, and I'll see you very soon. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.